Hey people, Demon here, and today I am making a theory video on Black Clover, and this is gonna have spoilers from the manga, by the way. But as you can see, the picture on screen right now is a picture of Nacht, I think his name is the vice captain of the Black Bulls, and he is talking to someone that I assume is his sibling from this picture, but
just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, and share this video, Twitter and Instagram down below.
I assume this person he's talking to right now is his sibling. And it looks like a girl. Definitely looks like a girl. But as you can see, her face is obscured, it's covered, you can't really see it. It's faded out. And I was thinking, what is this girl? Who is this girl? I'm assuming it's a girl, it could be a boy. But who is this? Now, this person has to be important. Either we know who this is, but they're just not showing the face, so we are surprised in the future when they're like, it was this person the whole time. Or it's someone very important that we just don't know yet. Now, I have a few choices of who this person is, okay? I'm thinking of a few people of who this person is. First off, it kind of looks like Jack the Ripper from the Mantis Squad, or whatever the hell their squad is called. Or I think his name is Jack the Ripper, right? He's the captain. Kind of reminds me of him, but with blonde hair. I don't think it is him, but it kind of reminds me of him. It also could be one of the one of the dark triad. Most likely the female. I forgot her name, but it could be Zenon, the bone guy, or what's his name? The guy who sims for Lucifer. It could be one of those. It could be the dark triad. Most likely the girl, as I said, because I think this person is a girl, which would be very interesting to say the least. But I don't think it is one of them. But it definitely could be, and that would be interesting. That would be a twist. And that might be why Nock hates everybody and why his home, or we assume his home, is collapsed in on itself and it's a royal's house and all that. That could explain it. But I think that this is Asta's mother. This is Asta's and Libe's mother, I guess, stepmother. Because I think it was stated, okay, I think it was stated, if I'm correct, I could be wrong, but I think it was stated that she was cursed. So that means that she didn't have that at one point, which means she was cursed to get that later, which is interesting. So she was cursed to get that later, which means that she could definitely be Nock's sister, and be with him until she got cursed, which could have separated their family, or whatever separated their family, the person or thing that did it could have cursed her, which would mean Noct is Asta's uncle, which would mean that's probably why he likes Asta so much, which is very interesting because maybe he knows Asta is his nephew, which is very interesting. Now I guess another possibility is this could be one of Yuno's parents, maybe his mother, um, or something like that, I guess. But I'm not certain, but I'm just thinking that this is Asta's mother because it reminds me of this picture right here. It just reminds me of that picture like a lot. Okay? And then we saw her face and we're like, oh my goodness, that's Asta's mama. And Libe's mama. Which really makes me think that Nacht is Asta's uncle, and he might even know he's his uncle, or maybe he doesn't. But I'm thinking he is his uncle, which is interesting, and that would also like give a reason to how she actually got pregnant with Asta because she says that she takes mana and like kills things. So it wouldn't make sense for her to get pregnant with Asta other than that. Unless she artificially inseminated herself or somebody with crazy high magic did it so they couldn't die, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that would be possible. I'm assuming beforehand she was normal. She got cursed right when she was starting to conceive Asta. And then that's what happened to Asta. He was born in a cursed woman, a cursed womb, I guess. And he was born without magic because his mom sucked it all out. And then she just lived on the road by herself because she was cursed until she found Libe, raised him, and then until she eventually died. Maybe. Again, we did not see her death on the manga, which means there's a chance she's alive because if you know anything about fiction, okay, anything about fiction, if you don't see someone die, they could be alive still. Just 100% they could be alive still. But yeah, just thinking about this. This could definitely be true. This could be like Asta could have um Nacht as his uncle. I almost forgot his name. Asta could have Nacht as his uncle, which would be freaking awesome and pretty damn cool. I'm just saying, if this comes true, I called it. I called it. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff so far. And I can't wait to see what else happens in Black Clover. It's pretty awesome so far. But yeah, man, I'm thinking Nacht is related to Asta. And maybe when Asta's mom, quote unquote, died, we don't know if she's dead yet. She might still be alive. She might be a puppet for Lucifer. We don't know. But we could be thinking like when Asta's mom died, somehow she passed her curse on to I forgot the guy's name, but the guy in the Black Bulls who can suck out people's magic. Maybe she somehow passed her curse on to him, or whoever cursed her cursed him as well. Which would mean that Asta and Libe might find the person that cursed her in the future and be able to kick their ass. Maybe it was her own husband that did it. And maybe he's the one that destroyed Nacht's family. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys. That might happen. I don't think it would go as far as like saying like, oh, she was raped, that's why she had Asta. I don't think that would be the case, but I think that maybe her husband caught her cheating or something and just fucked her up because he cursed her, and then he cursed the other kid for some fucking reason. Maybe he hated his parents. Or maybe he's related to Nacht, which would mean Asta has a cousin or a relative of some sort, which would be also pretty cool. But yeah, man, just thinking about this stuff, pretty cool, pretty cool. Anything else? Anything else? I guess there is one thing that's kind of weird, is that when Lucifer tried to kill Asta's mother, or may have killed her, we don't know yet because we haven't seen her die for real. We just seen her bleeding out. But again, in fiction, 100% of the time, like, not 100% of the time, like, 95% of the time when you don't see someone die, they're not dead. um, but there is something weird about that. When Lucifer tried to or did kill her, he was supposed to be with Dante at that time because at that time we definitely would have seen at that time Asta and Yuno were at the same orphanage at the same time, which would mean the takeover already happened, which is kind of weird. How did that happen if Lucifer attacks her, but she's supposed to be with Dante? I heard someone, I forgot who it was on YouTube, but saying it might be something to do with time travel. That might be cool as well. But yeah, that's all I want to say right now. That's all I can think of right now, is that somehow that's his sister, and Asta is related to Nacht, and that's his uncle. And somehow she got cursed either by maybe her husband. I'm really thinking it's probably by her husband or the person she got pregnant with, Asta, because right after she got pregnant, she gets cursed, and that's why. I'm thinking that's probably why. So it's gonna be very interesting to see. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. Can't wait to see like what happens next. But that's my theory. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that button. Hit the bell notification because that's the best way to get my content. Link down below to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace. Shadow, my baby, I love you so much. You're my baby. And you love to sleep in the bathtub. 'Cause you're a weirdo. Shadow, look over here, buddy. Look over here.